Welcome to the podcast of Stu and Pid. The podcast nobody asked for, and yet you still get. I'm Pid, and he's Stu.
I'm Stu, and he's Pid.
And together, we are
Stupid.
So yes, the podcast of Stu and Pid. A name that will surely go down in history, assuming this video gets views.
Posap.
Posap. Yeah, I like that. Actually, no, it would be to Posap.
Well, no, but it could be podcast of Stu and Pid.
Podcast.
Whether it's the or
P.
Whether it's the podcast or just podcast. Where did it all begin?
Well, my friends,
that's what we're here to
for
discuss.
Yeah. The behind the scenes of the Hijinks of Stu and Pid. Yes.
That's what we're talking about today.
Episode 1.
Episode 1.
There will be in the future. Don't worry. Okay, continue.
Unless you hate this.
Unless there's no views on this video.
Which reminds me, like and subscribe.
Yes.
Okay.
Do all that.
Yeah. So, where did it all begin? I'm bored one day, right?
Okay. Like we always are. Yeah.
What? Yeah. I finished my homework. I'm just on the chat. Nobody's really talking. We're just kind of all watching YouTube. So I'm like, okay, what can I do? And I asked my friend, I'm like, I'm bored. What should I do? And she's just like, eat a banana with no hands. And I'm like, I've already done that. And she's like, do it again. But this time, film and put on the group chat. So I do. Film, put on the group chat. My brother sees it. And so my brother puts it on YouTube. He's like, this is going to be a hilarious video. And so,
Well, by the way, it's better in 2 times speed. We all put it, like, on the group chat, we put it in 2 times speed.
Wonderful.
It was disgusting. Continue.
Well, it is disgusting because I'm just like flinging my head around in like the low light.
Yeah. And there's like a little black spot on the carpet. I don't know what that was.
That was my vomit.
Oh!
No, I'm just kidding.
Continue.
So basically, there was I do it, and then my brother sees it, he puts it on YouTube, he does all the YouTube stuff. And then, he's like, hey, we should just start making YouTube videos. So we do, and he does all the YouTubing stuff that you have to do. And my editor, he takes it from the group chat, downloads it, and then he edits it, and then he puts it back on the group chat, and then he sends it to me personally. He says, this would be a better video. So I look at it. My brother liked it more. He puts that one up, takes down the original, and then he puts it up. And then I asked him, what does the hijinks of Stu and Pid even mean? He says, 2 people who together equal stupid do wacky stuff. It could be you and me. But then he got backed up by schoolwork and stuff, and he just couldn't do it. So I gave my buddy a call, and so now he does it.
I took over. I took on the mighty role of Pid, which is also a disease. Don't look it up. Anyway, yeah. And now it's just him and I. I mean, his brother might make some appearances in the future, just like how some of my brothers may make appearances in the future. Who knows? But yes, I'm Pid now, and it is a very noble title for me because I'm so mature, and the term Pid just I feel like it defines who I am.
God bless you.
Thank you. I'm gonna need that blessing because only a true fan will know what that's from.
No.
And we will get to that in the future soon.
Soon, actually.
So yeah, the banana video went up, the most famous banana video. If you haven't already seen it, just go to the homepage or just go to videos in the Hijinks of Stu and Pid.
No, all the way to the end of the swipe, all the way down.
And then you'll just see it. It's him in a dark background, eating a banana, with no hands.
Pretty ratchet.
Never do that again. Please stop. I'm gonna beat the crap out of him.
Okay. So basically, then we make a second video. I watched singing, back me a cake and whatever.
With brisket.
Yeah. I don't know where that came from.
No dad.
I just found my friend singing it in school one day, so I was like, hey, what the heck is that? He's like, you should make a video, because you're good at singing, put on the channel. So I did.
It's from a TV show, actually, called The Amazing World of Gumball, long story short, they sing it because an old lady asked them to sing it because it'll like summon her long lost son she lost in New Jersey.
It would summon him.
Summon, you know. And they sing it over the PA system, and then little Timmy is his name. He comes barreling on the screen with a man bun, a small t-shirt, and skinny jeans. It burned my retinas, and I regret watching that episode of Gumball, and here we are today. Anyway, it's a really we like to call it special song, and if you have not seen that video, it's
Sparkles.
It's what's the hand for sparkle? Sparkle. Jazz hands. Only fluttery.
If you know, you know, and if you don't, you don't.
You don't know. Haha. Anyway, yeah. So that's the second video ever made, and both are pretty famous, if I do say so myself. In our eyes.
I would save your time. Don't watch the banana eating video.
No, I encourage you to eat the banana. Eat the banana.
Eat the banana. Eat it.
Yeah, I want you to
hail potassium.
Lick your hail potassium. Wait, no. Hail potassium.
Hail potassium.
Good. We are potassianites.
No.
Anyway, yeah, I would encourage you to definitely watch the banana eating video in 2 times speed, like over and over and over and over and over again until
it gets us views. So
yeah. So thank you.
Shoot a like.
I'm not doing that, but yeah. Yeah. So what's the next video after that? I can't remember.
I believe that was your first video.
Was it?
Was that your video of a mockery of me? When you decided to eat Mickey Mouse with no hands?
I think that came later. I think the Binky.
Or did Dr. Pepper come on before?
I think it was Doc Pepper.
My friend Dr. Pepper. Okay.
Oh yes, the Binkulating video. That's what it was.
Binkulating video. Now you might be thinking, what is Binkulating? And we want to clarify because it did say that he's from an unaccredited university, which we didn't know.
Yeah. How are we supposed to know? We just hired him on the show.
Yeah. So
no resume. Just found a random doctor with steampunk hat goggles and just said.
It says Creighton on his jacket, so.
Because he is a Creighton. If you don't know what that word means, you're stupid. Let's continue.
It's gonna be right there. It's like literally right.
Definition is right here.
Right there. Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, so Binkulating. Well, a lot of these videos are inspired by like school, and a lot of you might not get them, but
yeah. But that's why we're here to explain them.
Exactly.
All right. So then, what is Binkulating?
So originally, our editor, we walked into school one day expecting to be like immediately enveloped in randomness and chaos.
Which we always do.
Yeah.
But now it's just like I was excited for what's the random thing
today?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, yes, I'm so excited. It's like, so I walk in and John C. Editor, beep your name out. Our editor is talking to a small group of people. They're in like a little clump.
Yeah.
And I walk over, and they're talking about this thing called binkulating. So at first
which apparently is a verb.
Yeah, well, there's many different words. Binkule, binkulate.
We're gonna explain it all.
Binkulate, binkular.
Binkulates are like electrolytes.
Yeah, binkulates are like electrolytes. Binkulate is a liquid. Binkular is the organ, and binkule is the thing that is produced from the organ. Binkulating is the action.
And when we hire a professional binkulologist.
Binkulist? Binkulologist.
Binkulologist.
So in the video, Dr. Pepper said binkulists. You can already tell he's stupid because the scientific term is or the professional term is binkulologist.
Yeah.
Binkulologist. Anyway, binkulology is a very in-depth study of binkulating, and it is a very good thing to study.
Yeah.
Anyway, essentially, he explained it to me, and it was very grotesque, and I regret ever listening. But there's an organ right here.
Right above the appendix.
Somewhere around there.
It's like to the side of the abdomen above the appendix.
Yes, and it's a tiny organ, and 2 inches maybe. It's pretty average for an organ.
For an organ.
For an organ. There's... Yeah. Binkules are like these little lima bean shaped things.
And then like binkules come out of it.
Yeah, like that. And essentially they replenish, like they fill your blood cells with binkulate and binkulate. So binkulate contains So the binkule...
Binkulate looks like this, like right there.
Right here, it's like this, it's like Kool-Aid kind of.
Yeah.
So, okay, let us start from the beginning, but not from the beginning. The binkular contains binkules. The binkules contain binkulate, which is here. The binkulate contains binkulates, which is here.
And actually, it's it's a body part. There's no like picture of it.
Well, yeah, but you can draw a diagram.
You can just draw a diagram right there.
So the Binky lights replenish the blood system, and it just basically helps you healthy blood and also mental health. It's very vital for mental health.
Mental health
is a very important thing.
It cures anxiety.
Yes, which we will get into anxiety later. Definitely.
I don't think we will.
We won't get into it in another episode.
Maybe,
but not today.
Not today.
Not today.
All right.
No. No.
So, next would that be "Oh my God, I love your heart," or did you make a mockery of me in eating Mickey Mouse?
I do believe "Oh my God, I love your heart" appeared next on the show or the channel thing. Our spawn, we created it. Yes. So essentially, it's from a TV show called everything from a TV show, Captain Underpants. Yes. Don't waste your time with that. Anyway, let's
basically. So I walk into school one day, right?
Yeah, me too. We both walk in.
Yeah.
We've got legs. Yeah. Check it out. Oh, sorry. Continue. Yes.
And then we so I'm just walking, expecting, waiting for the random thing, like we said. My friend, my buddy, the editor, give us a little hi. Little audio recording. Let's hear it.
Hola.
Where's your voice?
Soy Dora.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Yeah.
So luscious. Okay.
Yeah, he says, "Oh my God, I love your heart." It sounded like this.
Oh my God, I love your heart.
Yeah, just like that. Yeah, and then
You saw nothing.
okay, so yeah, "Oh my God, I love your heart." Yeah, and then so I say, "Whoa, what is that?" And he explains it as
It's from a TV show. This valley girl who's obsessed with her hair.
Because you can't even say it's like I love my hair.
Because you can't say
it's like I love my hair, but it's like hair.
Yes.
He can't do it.
Yes.
He's too straight to do it.
I'm very It's well. I mean, I can yes.
I have more of a curvaceous personality, and you have more of a straight personality.
I mean, we're both straight, but he's more he's zestier.
Zesty,
as they say.
I have a little bit of a zesty touch.
As you can see, that was a perfect example of zestiness. Anyway,
Rawr.
I'm okay. So basically, yeah, from the show, Valley Girl likes her heart, makes a TV show called "Oh My God, I Love Your Heart."
Yeah, basically, and then he explains it to me, and I say, "Okay, well, that sounds like a reality TV show for Valley Girls."
Because it was in the show.
Yeah, right.
But like,
so then we make one, like we make it a real thing, with Frank inspired by
Frank Sinatra.
Let's take a look.
There,
Yeah, and then here's Frank, and then Frank Sinatra, and Frank Sinatra.
They're two different people,
but they look the same. But not really.
But not really. No.
Frank Sinatra's.
I'm hotter. Frank Sinatra's more. Frank Sinatra's more hotter. Not more. That's redundant. That's redundant. Just hotter.
He's just hotter.
You know what? No, I'll make an exception. I will do the grammaring of the words bad.
Grammaring is. Me ain't need to know well in order to learn well grammar good.
Speaking of grammar, weren't there like...
Speaking of grammar,
weren't
there a couple inspired by a literature class?
Yes.
Or reading and writing, so it's like grammar and literature put together in one class.
Because classicalness.
Yes.
Classicalness. The classics.
That's
a new word.
We're gonna get there once we, after this word from our sponsors.
Fabero?
Fabero.
Vroom vroom.
Let's just take a look at this commercial.
Alright.
Luxury for you. Money for us. Fabero. Vroom vroom.
That's enough of that.
Yeah. Fabero.
You get it.
Vroom
Fabero,
vroom.
vroom vroom car.
Very good car from
Vaberia.
Vaberia. Very nice country. I visited
Beautiful.
The grass.
Especially their springs.
And their citizens, but the beaches is a great place to go if you're single. What the heck am I talking about? I am sorry, Bavaria, great country. Bavaria, vroom vroom.
All right. So basically, then is this when you decide to make a mockery of me? All
right. My second ever appearance because we forgot. Oh my God, what the heck?
Yeah.
My second appearance.
His first individual.
Individual, yes. Just by because it was PID technically. It wasn't stated, but I ate Mickey Mouse with my hand. I was inspired by this man, Stu, and I said...
He wasn't inspired, he made a mockery of me.
Yes. So I said, if he can eat a banana with no hands, the possibilities are limitless. What if I were to chomp on Mickey Mouse? Because
Yeah.
everyone does that in their free time. So I sit at my desk and I chomp on. You've seen the yeah, you know.
Yeah, he's
Roll
like,
the clip.
oh boy, stop it, that hurts. Oh, you're gonna get me, oh. You know, it's like that.
That was going on in Mickey's head as I was eating his.
Yeah, it's not in the video.
Roll the clip, just me chomping on. That's enough. Yeah. So, I made history that day. Not really though. Anyway, I was mocking this kid, but originally I made a video where I was eating like a little stormtrooper, but
He choked on it, and then we had to do the Heimlich, and then he got something bigger.
yeah, obviously.
No, that's not what happened.
No, it's not. No, it's just we didn't send it to the editor because this was long before.
Yeah.
Anyway.
God bless you.
Thank you. I'm gonna need that blessing.
Thank you.
Okay. I keep saying that. And only true fans will know what that's from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so now we
What was after
we
that?
go into was that what is kittens?
Yes.
Or
What
did
is
you
kittens?
I feel like you had another one.
No. Water taste test was later. No. What is kittens? I think was next.
And then water taste test.
Yeah.
And then you had.
We can check right now if you want.
No.
We don't have to. Yeah, we're good.
If we missed any, our editor's gonna tell us. We're gonna write it down, and we're gonna talk about it next episode.
Exactly.
So then then we did what is kittens.
Yeah. So this is where the grammar thing, the bit comes in from earlier. This was inspired by a literature class. So, do you want to tell them?
Yeah. So our literature teacher, who was
D-Rat. His rapper name's D-Rat.
Shout out to you.
Shout out to D-Rat.
We love you.
D-Rat.
We're not gonna use your real name for purposes. So basically, yeah, we're learning grammar because it's literature grammar overlapped. We already established this. What do you say?
So
He says we were learning about the functions, and there was a sentence. Do you remember what the sentence was?
yeah, there were three sentences. So the first words of each sentence there was what, and then the next one was is, and then the bottom one was kittens. So I looked over to our editor because I sit by him, and I was like, "What is kittens?" And then we told this man.
I thought it was I thought there was one sentence.
No, I'm pretty sure it was.
And he pointed to it and he said, "What is kittens?"
No, I think what it was.
Maybe both happened.
Maybe it was just two sentences.
I think
where it was
we were finding the subject, so it actually happened both ways.
Maybe it was like
Yeah,
one sentence said
probably.
what is, and the next one said kitten. So I was like, what is kitten?
Speaking of incidents with what is in grammar class, do you remember our buddy X? We're not gonna use your name. We're learning about the I believe it was
Tunnels?
the bridge is collapsing or the tunnels are
It was the
collapsing.
tunnel.
The tunnel is
X.
collapsing.
We all know you. Man.
Yeah. Shout out to you, X. So basically, our grammar teacher says, what is collapsing? He calls on him. He says yes. And X just goes, the tunnel?
Oh yeah, in that voice it's better.
I mean, it wasn't.
The tunnel.
Yeah, he did voice crack, actually. It was kind of...
The tunnel. The tunnel.
Yeah. The tunnel?
And that made everyone laugh.
And that made everybody
Comedic
laugh.
genius right there. Just got a voice crack while saying the tunnel. But who are the real comedians?
Me. Us. I'm shaking the tripod. It's definitely not a chair.
Tried.
Wicka whack, wicka whack.
Okay, back to focusing.
Back to focusing. He's a good guy and everyone loves him.
Yeah, we love you, X. Alrighty.
I know who else
Then.
Then after that we had. What was it? Librarian Joseph.
Was it Librarian Joseph?
I think it was, to be honest. I think it. You know what? Yes.
Yes, it was.
Librarian Joseph, and I think he is probably one of
I
the
think
most.
this is all you, because I had no idea.
I
I
think,
actually didn't even know this video existed until it came up.
I think it's one of the most.
sent
He's
him,
one of the most
so.
beloved characters. I think.
I think he's one of the funniest. I think that's the funniest video.
Yeah, who knows? Yeah. So I was I had promised I would film a video soon, and it was night and I was at home alone, and I was like, I'm gonna film a video. So I was trying to think. I was racking my brain. What can I do that's both stupid and funny? And since I know all of you Gen Z kids don't read books out there, well, we do because the
We are
class.
Gen Z.
Yeah, I know.
You Gen Alphas don't.
You Gen Alphas don't read books.
But us Gen Zs do.
But we read good books, though. Like,
The Keepers of the Lost Cities
I don't read
by
that.
Shannon Messenger.
Ho 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 ho.
Okay, that's enough ho-hos.
That's enough hose. Hose.
Ho-ho-hos.
Ho, ho. I'm just gonna stop right there. Anyway, I put on my little fedora because I love it so much. And
And the gas mask.
the gas mask. I
Because
just
he owns that for some reason.
I bought one. And I was like, what a great way to open a video, just to have a gas mask. So I take it off, obviously. But yeah, I just thought maybe if I read funny, like, scenes from books, I don't know, take them out of context, you know, and I took a lot of them out of context.
Right.
And, so yeah, and there, here we are. And then the ending, with the Mad Libs. With,
We're sorry about that.
yes.
That's all I'm gonna say.
So I thought, in my opinion, I think it's funny if someone just keeps swearing repeatedly. Like
It's kind of
like
messed
to an
up.
unnecessary, but like to an unnecessary extent, you know, until it's just insane.
I don't know why he thinks that's funny.
I don't know why either. It brings me joy.
Alright.
But I wasn't actually swearing. I was just saying beep. I was replacing all the words. You're just saying beep, and then I told the editor, to edit in the beep sounds. But apparently that was not well received with our audience at school and our classmates. In fact, today, one of them, she said it wasn't funny
She said it was funny
until that. So I was.
And we took her advice because she's the one who told me to eat a banana with no hands.
Yeah, she's the same one.
So
Yeah. Never again will I do that, and I apologize. Librarian Joseph apologizes for that.
Librarian 2 will be Librarian Joseph 2.
Yeah.
It's much cleaner.
Much cleaner, much funnier.
And there's a little Easter egg for you guys to find.
A little Easter egg, yeah, in the background. So try not to focus on my luscious face in the foreground.
No.
Instead, look for something.
It's gonna be a little wild.
Little fun. So yeah, this was filmed. What's the date today? 22nd. Yeah, 2 days after 420. Yeah. So this was filmed the April 22nd, 2023. So Librarian Joseph 2 will be uploaded soon, and if it already has been uploaded, and you're just watching this, go watch Librarian Joseph 2.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Anyway. Oh yeah, and then I came up with the name on the spot. Like at the end, I was like, I forgot to introduce myself, so I said, Librarian Joseph's the name. Reading books is his game. Yeah, not me. What the heck am I saying? Librarian Joseph this is Librarian Joseph, and this is Pid. Two very different people.
We're all just distant cousins. That's why.
Yeah, we're all cousins.
We're all one big family and united in Christ. So.
United in Christ, yeah, and bananas.
And bananas.
And
Everybody eats bananas, unless you're allergic. My heart goes out to all of you who are allergic to bananas.
Mine doesn't. That's just funny, and I'm laughing at you right now.
They can't get their potassium intake.
Eat kiwi.
What if they're allergic to potassium?
Wait, I didn't think of that.
Our heart goes out to all of you who are allergic to potassium.
Oh, okay.
Look at
Potassium.
Hang in there.
Consume your daily potassium. I have a banana every single day. Every single. My mental state is perfect, and you can't say otherwise.
Every day. Okay.
Because I'll go insane. Yep.
Yeah. So,
Librarian
so
Joseph.
Librarian Joseph.
We love you. He's a
We
good
love
man.
you.
He's a
We
good
love
man.
you.
He's a good man. He lip smacks a lot like this, and he speaks like the Retroberry. Retrobarinese is a language, and he's fluent in it because he likes to he talks in this manner, and it is very what's the word? Charming, no, very soothing, maybe melodious.
Yeah.
Melodious. Yes. So I gotta stop doing that to my hair. Yeah.
All right. And then what happened?
What was after that?
I believe
I can't remember.
we had a couple of videos we couldn't upload.
Yeah,
Cough, Robo, non-cough.
Yeah, Robo.
Cough.
And we couldn't upload Robonon. Well, we did.
We did, but then we found it was disrespectful.
Yeah, because we're practicing Christians. We thought it might be perceived as disrespectful to other
To
denominations.
Lutherans and Catholics alike, so.
Yeah, I mean, well,
And Jews.
yeah. We're Catholic, so we didn't want to feel like we were being disrespectful toward others' denominations or just religions, because Judaism is not Christian.
But you know, you're still Judeo-Christian values, so.
Yes. So anyway, so we got rid of that. We might make one in the future just with less.
Just Just execute it correctly.
Yeah. And then we had we already mentioned. Did we mention Oh My Gar too?
Yeah.
Did we?
I got a bit vulgar at the end.
Yeah, it got very vulgar, and my mother. It was fully edited too. It looks beautiful. But
It was just
and that was my fault. I have a very bad habit of getting too vulgar usually, so I am never again will do that, and we'll focus on actual comedy rather than vulgar comedy because vulgarity is not funny.
Mm-hmm. Even though you just said that swearing repeatedly over and over again brings you joy.
I just changed my mind. Did I do that?
Bleep that out, please. Thank you. Yes, you can change your mind.
Okay. Anyway. Oh my eyes. What was next?
Then, I believe, did Mr. Winkler come?
No, Mr. Winkler was way later. We had many other videos, didn't we?
Oh, then, did you drink
We
water?
forgot, yeah, we drank water.
I didn't. I've never tried water, actually. I'm more of a milk person myself, and I'm going to be trying milk probably in the future sometime.
Okay. I mean, I love milk too, but just water, it's just such a flavorful beverage, you know? Just gotta drink it. So the tracksuit I was in was from, we had like an 80s dress down day at school, and I think I won. Or no, there was one other person who had a better one. Who was it?
What was that?
Who was it?
Wait, when? What grade?
80s day. It was, the competition was like who had the best 80s outfit. It was either me in the tracksuit or there was someone else in our class who pulled it off really well.
Was it,
I can't remember.
I know who it is, but I can't use their name.
Oh. So,
Out of respect.
just do the first letter of their name then.
Was it N?
There's like
4.
4 N's.
4 letters.
It might have been her.
What about me?
Oh, wait, what did you wear?
Because I looked like Sean from Boy Meets World.
That's what it was. I think,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know, but it was definitely up there. Anyway, I put on that tracksuit because it's stupid.
Yeah.
We tried to-
He filmed it that day and he just had it on already.
We try to do as many stupid things as possible. So, yeah. You might see some random
He was
things.
sick the next day anyway, so
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he filmed that sick for you guys.
You're welcome. You're welcome, guys. For you, for the fans. Yeah, I put a grain of salt, iodide. I was like iodinized salt.
Iodized.
If you watch the video, I actually begin
I'll be
forming...
back and I'll go check.
Yeah, I begin... Yes.
You can talk. You talk.
Okay, so I begin forming the word Io, but then I just...
Say hi on their podcast.
Oh, my grandma.
Hi.
So I begin forming the word Io, but I don't say it. That was funny. Also cringy. By the way, if you're cringing, then you know it's a good podcast. So I hope you're cringing.
Did Grandma Dangthing come in here with
Grandma Dangthing, yeah, Grandma Dangthing came here.
Oh man.
I didn't show her, but
That's
Cameo, voice Cameo.
voice cameo too.
And we'll get into the Dang
editor's
thing later.
editor's brother.
Yeah. So anyway.
He's our voice actor. He also sang "Bake Me a Cake."
Yeah,
That
and like the
high-pitched
really
voice.
high pitched. Yeah. Our editor's brother.
I mean, it was pitched up a little bit, but not really.
Yeah.
I did confirm it is iodized salt.
Iodized?
Yes.
See, I begin forming the word Aya, but then I just skipped to saying salt. So anyway, a little bit of lore. It's really spicy, and I claim it's not, but immediately I just die. But I'm still alive, so I chug milk, and then I put the cup
Which
down,
is why milk is better.
and I'm wheezing like, and it's very
Special noises.
Shout out to you.
and then I'm bleeding at the end, and I'm critically injured, and I shove my face in a sink faucet, like that, and then here we are today. Yep. Okay, so that was tasting water, 4K juicy.
Interesting.
Voice crack.
Trolley.
Hashtag cold onions. Okay.
Hashtag cold onions.
Wait, the trolley commercials are so creepy.
Yeah, they really are.
Like, have you seen the one where the kid's under the basement trying to hide from the monster, and all of his like little gummy worms are like singing, and then the monster hand comes in and like eats him?
No, I've never seen that. I've seen the ones. Well, I only heard them on the radio or on Spotify.
They're creepy.
But like they're like, there's 2 types of foods in this world: worms and not worms. And then like they're like, if you're gonna eat a hot dog or something, like you should be eating gummy worms, and if you still need a bun, put a worm in it or something.
Oh, what the?
Yeah.
Trolley's
delicious, but they're weird.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? Maybe in the future we'll get sponsored. We'll turn it down. We'll turn it down immediately.
Any time. Yeah. Let's continue. We're getting a bit sidetracked.
We're getting a bit sidetracked, but that's what podcasts are for. So yeah. Anyway. 4K juicy drinking water.
Juicy.
Pizza.
Pizza.
And then the next
we have to review ads on a different podcast. That would be fun.
That would be very fun.
But that's not for today.
Would that be the reactions of StewPid though? I feel like
Maybe.
Yeah. Reaction video coming soon.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. Darman, the main man, the legend himself.
Right now it's coming soon, but it's probably gonna be done when we post this.
Yeah, it'll be done. Yeah. Anyway, I say anyways. I know people that say anywho. You know who you are.
I say anywho.
This kid's an idiot, but I know who you are.
Actually, I'll say anyways, but I'll go anywho.
I can see.
Or I'll go anyways.
I know what you've done. I know what you do. Anyway, yeah, you say anyway, and you don't say anywho. Anyway, or anyways. That's acceptable.
Or anywho.
No.
Why?
I just it's.
It's like people say bag. Like,
Oh.
what the heck is a bag?
Oh.
Capture the flag. You gotta put the flag in a bag with your bagel.
Wake up. That was so stupid. Oh,
What was?
nothing.
When I wake up.
Wait, no, not wake.
Before I put
No,
on
but then
my makeup.
Nope, we're done. Okay, next was Grandma Dang Thing.
Oh, dang.
What's this from?
She was just in here, I think.
Yeah, she was just in here. You heard her voice. Anyway.
Did she show her something? Wow, it's gone.
No, I didn't show her.
Alright.
So Grandma Dang Thing, she is, we kind of, our editor's brother, the weird one.
The weird one.
Not in a bad sense.
No, he's good weird.
Good weird. Well, that's debatable. All the girls in our class watching this may beg to differ. But, I mean, good in a weird way.
He's the... Yeah,
I mean, weird in a good way.
I mean, I guess he's the assistant editor. Whatever he is.
Whatever.
We still love you. You're great.
Yeah, subhuman degenerate. He's
So basically, he does this thing with his where
dang thing.
he just goes,
And he's really good at it.
he's like, well, because he invented it.
Because he invented it.
And it was creepy, and I was like, dude, I gotta make a video out of this.
Yeah, so
and I kept pushing it off, and I finally found the time to do it.
In his little library he has. Yeah, and you know what? Grandma Dang Thing and Librarian Joseph, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I have to call
No,
Joseph.
I'm pretty sure there's a story hour at the library with Librarian Joseph, that Grandma Dang Thing.
Grandma Dang Thing's gonna be there.
She reads for those.
And that might be uploaded in the later months.
Video.
In the later months, definitely.
Yeah.
Maybe in a couple months, but yeah, it'll be out. So yeah, Grandma Dang Thing, we love you. And then I think the most recent video, which has amassed 300 something views in like 20 hours, is this guy Stu, poking a little bit of fun
at Tommy Winkler.
Tommy
Winkler right here.
Right here. Look at his
His
face.
link is also in the description.
Yep.
We love you, Tommy. Like this was just poking fun at you.
He loves you.
It's not that we hate you. It's just like
I'm indifferent.
That's okay.
You exist and you eat food.
You exist. We love you. We love you. You keep
Why
doing
are we saying
you.
this? He's not gonna watch us.
Well, if you do, it wasn't meant to. It was just meant to poke fun. Shout out to you. All right.
Sure. Yeah. So I will let you explain the process.
Basically, so I made a parody video eating his, and then I did his face. Yeah.
A little bit of that, and the water taste has too, like a.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, and then I did some ASMR with that, like he does.
And then he like.
Yeah, with the chewing. So yeah, that's really all I did.
Yeah, and then that's basically the history of all our behind-the-scenes YouTube videos.
If anything comes out before those are all the videos that are out when we're filming this.
Yeah, I mean there'll probably be more videos. Like Librarian Joseph 2 is gonna come out really soon.
Darman.
The reaction to Darman, but we can talk about those in another one maybe. But yeah, this was just the first one, testing it out to see if you guys thought this was good.
We're coming into 33 minutes. So.
Yeah, so I mean most podcasts are a couple hours, but I mean this is pretty good for a first one.
For a first podcast.
Yeah, if you
we have
cringe,
nothing else to talk about because we only have 12 videos or something like that.
Yeah.
So
if you cringe, then I'm sorry. I mean you probably did cringe. I also cringed at myself in this video, so I'm really sorry if this. Anyway, sorry, we keep getting interrupted. But yes, I'm sorry if you cringed, and it might make sense, but
if you did, sorry, not sorry.
It's just what happens. Reese's, sorry, not sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah, and oh, you know what? Before we end, do you wanna talk a little bit about the our mascot?
No, I can't. That's our editor. When we feature our editor on the podcast, he can talk about his editing stories.
All right. Well,
and that's the cows is an editing story.
yeah.
So
I
stay
mean,
stupid.
stay stupid.
That's not gonna be our motto. We're not
Stay
gonna
happy
do it.
is our motto.
Stay happy is our motto.
And cue the cows.